So today we're going to be talking about Tyler Perry, and yes, y'all made him mad, okay? Because people keep criticizing his movies. They're saying it's the same tired story of the black woman who is traumatized. She's struggling. The dark-skinned black dude is always the criminal. He's always the problem and all of that stuff. And he's over here telling y'all highbrow, higher class, bougie Negroes, we ain't doing that, okay? Y'all always got something to say, but why is it that I'm a billionaire today, okay? And that's what I've been saying, okay? That's the same thing I've been saying, because I'm like, y'all saying all this stuff, y'all don't even be watching his stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of his shows, and I admit that. But in terms of like movies, I watch his movies. I've watched many of them. And his plays, I loved watching his plays. I even watch them today. Okay, so I'm going to go into this video that he had. It was like an interview that he was having with Keke Palmer. And we're going to go and hear what his side of the story is. Okay, let's get to it. So as you can see right here, it says Tyler Perry disses highbrow Negroes, criticizing his films. Who are you to be able to say which black story is important? Okay, get out of here with that bullish, okay? Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna go and play this, but at the end of the day, the issue that you see are a lot of people saying like, oh, this story isn't important. I'm so tired of this story. I'm so tired of okay, but when the white dude is making these same exact stories, these struggle films, different, I would say. These struggle films, and yes, The Color Purple, struggle film, Roots, struggle film. I like Sankofa, but still. Sankofa, struggle film, slavery films, Antebellum, Django Unchained, even though that was more of like a fantasy of what people wanted to happen, and it didn't, obviously. But movies like that. What was a new one with Emancipation with Will Smith? That newer one that came out. All these struggle films. Ooh, let me go watch some slavery. But then you got someone like Tyler Perry who comes out making a nice movie, and you may, hey, if he's not your type, it just he's not for you. Okay, there's plenty of directors where I watch the stuff and I'm like, M. Night Shyamalan is a for me. You know what I mean? Because he's hit or miss. Some of the stuff is good, some of it's not. Okay, you got The Visit, then you got The Watcher, and that stuff was watching me at the end. Okay, so for me, you got different directors. Even when he did Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, some Quentin Tarantino's. I know. Some of those, I'll be there. I'm like, okay, this seems good, and then at the end, I'm like, you took this from like a 4.5, 4.6. to like a 3 because I didn't like the way that it ended. Okay, and I was like, you know what I mean? But let's get into this and let's hear what Mr. TP himself has to say.
Yeah, but what? No. You got to drown all of that out, because if you let somebody talk you out of a place that God has put you in, you are going to find yourself in hell. I know for a fact that what I'm doing is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because for everyone who is a critic, I have thousands of used to be emails from people saying, this changed my life. Oh my God, you know me. Oh my God, you saw me. How did you know this about my life, my family? So that is what is important to me. We're talking a large portion of my fans who are disenfranchised, who cannot get in the Volvo and go to therapy on the weekend. So you've got this highbrow Negro who is all up in the air with his nose up looking at everything. And then you got people like where I come from and me who are grinders, who really know what it's like, whose mothers and were caregivers for white kids and were maids and housekeepers and all of these beauticians. That don't discount these people and say that their story don't matter. Who are you to be able to say which black story is important or should be told? Get out of here with that bullshit.
So yes, and I agree with that, because yes, this is the thing. People will say, oh, but it's another black woman struggling, so black people don't struggle. Oh, but I'm so tired of seeing it. Okay, then how come y'all not tired of seeing it when you got a white director doing it? When you got a white person doing it, y'all not tired of seeing it then? But when he's doing it, you making the same move. So how come people keep watching then? Because it's entertaining. And I would even say, like, for his plays, I took for granted how much of a true message it really was that he was giving when I was younger, okay? Because my favorite play, I mean, I got a few, but Medea Class Reunion, I Could Do Bad All By Myself. No, it was Medea Class Reunion, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea Goes to Jail, Medea's Class Reunion, did I say? Yeah, and then there's some other ones. But Medea Goes to Jail, that one had some serious lessons in there. Medea's Class Reunion, same thing. Okay, and one of my favorite parts on there was when he had it was a lady that was getting the hoe, and she was getting beat up by her pimp and everything. And in that one, for example, she was like, "Oh man, yeah, did you see how the way that he was doing this?" And then Medea was like, "Ain't it funny how someone got something to say about someone else's situation, but they can't even shine a candle on their own? You got something else to say about someone else's stuff, but then you got problems yourself, and you're just like, well, I mean, I don't know what to do." Well, how about you figure it out and stop being in everyone else's business, and it's stuff like that. Just overall, the life lessons from even Medea Goes to Jail. That stuff I was not taught that, okay? And a lot of these things are also learning lessons. For example, in Medea Goes to Jail, you have the three types of people, okay? You had the roots at the bottom of the tree. Those are the rare people that you find that'll be there for you, thick and thin, okay? We're there, all right? You got the branches. The branches, they're those wishy-washy, like, okay? They're the clever ones, because they'll stick there for a while until they break off. And it may not take too much for them to break off. Then you got like the leaves, and 1 minute they're over here, 1 minute over there, and you know what kind of people these people are. I'm sure everyone has met a person like this, and you may have thought that they were a root, but they really were a leaf. And it's just different types of lessons that they give, and you get to see different people's stories. Yeah, for me, I learned a lot of this kind of stuff from my grandma, okay? But you had a lot of people who just didn't get to learn this kind of stuff. So being able to see it being portrayed in a movie, a television show, or a play even, is very, very important. Because at the end of the day, not everybody was allowed or allotted that privilege, So you have all these people, man, why can't he make some space movies? Well, yeah, that would be nice, but what about all of the Marvels, DCs, and they gender swap and race swap, so why can't they? Oh no, when it's white people, we don't want to say anything, we don't want them to do anything. Okay, sure, we'll only hold the candle up to the black person, be like, okay, pitchfork, you have to do it, but other people, we're not gonna say anything. Okay, because what about all these other movies that's going on around here? And people, make this criticism, but I'm like, Lifetime does the same thing. You would go, y'all, in Lifetime be having bad titles too. The Evil Sister. Ooh, it's about the sister that's evil, okay? The Killer Sister. Ooh, the sister's killing. Obsessed Teacher. The teacher is obsessed with the student, and it's a whole bunch, double moms, stepmom and then the real mom, and they're gonna go at it. Come on, we've seen these kind of things over and over and over and over and over again. I don't see anyone going a Lifetime be like, yo, where's the black folks at though? I don't see anyone doing that. Okay, so it's interesting where you have Tyler Perry, who, let's keep it real, y'all can say everything y'all want. Oh, his movie's boring, his movie got the man, I don't want to watch. He's not. Let's keep it real. Tyler Perry, black women are his audience. White people, Asian people, Hispanic people, Indian people, whatever, y'all can watch, no one's saying you can't, but black women is his audience. Let's just keep it real. Black men are not his audience. You can watch it, but that's not your audience. Same thing with UFC, for example. You're not going to sing a ring man. You're not going to see that, because the audience, majority of it, is male. So no man wants to see a man with his, his hoo-ha out, or not his hoo-ha, but his Pee Wee Herman and two nuts. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see that. So you got to know who your audience is anyways. And obviously we enjoy it. as a majority, and that's why he's making the kind of money that he's making. So at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want, but are you even his audience? And on top of that, a lot of these black people, they're saying, yo, he's helped me, like a Cat Williams. He's helped me. He gave me extra money. You know, he was what's his name? Corey Hardrick. He was saying, yo, this man paid me the most that I've been paid for a movie. So these people are able to put food on the table, they're able to pay their bills, and y'all complaining because of what? Oh, but I don't like his movies. I don't watch. Just don't watch. You don't have to. I won't say you gotta watch Sisters, The Oval, House of Pain, or any of these other movies that shows that are out here. No one say you gotta watch the movies. Don't watch them then. But you want to see what's going on, you know. So at the end of the day, I agree with what he was saying, because you got these people, and you got people, this goes for really anything. You got people who constantly, no matter what, will just constantly complain about something. You know, like someone put up a picture, it was on Twitter, where they had a picture of pancakes and a picture of waffles. And they said, I could say I like waffles more than I like pancakes. And someone would say, oh, so you hate pancakes? You're a pancake hater? Oh, that's how people are. You know, you have a lot of miserable, and all those people call them trolls. I call them just miserable people who have nothing better to do in their life, because no one likes them. Okay, because at the end of the day, why would you try to start an argument over nothing? Oh, we're giving him fair criticism. Yes, I get it. And hey, I've even given the criticism. Like, yeah, you know, it'd be nice if we got this. It would be nice, but I'm going to keep it real. I enjoy these kind of movies. I could say like, oh man, this movie would be better if you did da 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 da. But I'm going to still watch it. Why? Because I enjoy those kind of movies. That just is what it is. I'm that audience. I'm the audience member that'll be like, man, Lifetime, y'all making these same movies. I mean, y'all got these same movies on, but then you watching the whole movie. And now you got, you know, now you're 3 movies in, so you're about 6 hours in, and you're like, man, this is the same movie. You know, so it's like, come on, man. You don't watch it. If you don't like that kind of stuff, don't watch it, you know. But to be up here, and this is the problem with the internet that I would say as well, everyone thinks that their opinion is 100% important, even if that means being rude, bringing people down, and just being mean and hurtful. Mean and hurtful. Why? Well, I said I don't like that. Yeah, but why do you have to say it in that way? Why do you even have to feel the need to be rude about it? Why do you feel the need to have to go and curse somebody out because they asked you a simple question? You know, because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all would not say this to Tyler Perry's face. If y'all were actually there in front of him and you just happened to walk by and he was like, yeah, I have a moment to speak, you wouldn't say any of this stuff to their face. Just like how people go in, you know, gripe about Simone Biles. Man, but I don't like, you ain't gonna say it to her face if you ever seen her. Will Smith and the slap situation, you ain't gonna say anything to his face. Oh man, you were Pete. Nah, you ain't gonna say anything to their face. Okay, because at the end of the day, that's just not who you really are. You want to be that. You deep down, you are that person, but in person, you're not that person. You know, and that's perfectly fine. But I just don't think that people need to be so mean and criticize. And at the end of the day, he's over here helping put money in black people's pockets. I mean, do y'all got a problem with putting money in black people's pockets? Because I sure as heck don't. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all agree with what the man said? Or are y'all like, nah, he still needs to go and fix these movies? Let me know down below.
Hello, hello, hello. I would greatly appreciate it if you can actually support my little small business called Latrice Limited. It is on latricelimited.com. So as you can see right here, I actually sell candles and a wide variety of other items as well. This is my big forehead, okay? But I actually want to show you just a couple of different items that I do sell. This is actually going to be a part of my soap collection that I have. As you can see, I have a variety of different soaps on here. I actually have 2 pages worth of soaps. And everything is handmade, okay, natural, clean ingredients as well. You can also see right here, these are my candles, all right? They're all handmade, everything. Vanilla, sweet roses, sage and vanilla and sweet roses are actually my favorite scents that I do have. I also have a few other items on here. I'm actually going to go and show you all the bath bombs that I do have. As you all can see, there's eucalyptus and sage, sweet pea harmony, and so many more. And then we're just going to finish off on the gift sets that I have. There's a variety of them, from like the big ones like this for $45, and then you have some of the smaller ones, and you have these itty bitty ones down here that includes essential oil blends. Definitely shop with your girl. Definitely help your girl out. I would greatly appreciate it. This is like my little baby over here, okay? I would greatly appreciate it, and enjoy.